My name is Richard Aguirre. I'm a candidate for governor, Democratic candidate. Take a look at my platform when you get a chance.
Okay, I certainly will.
You can see signs of the deterioration of the economy everywhere you go, on campuses all over. The reduction of the staff, it's just going to cut into the education these kids are about to get. They pay a lot of money for it, and the budget crisis is hitting them harder than it's hitting anyone else really in the state besides the real homeowners and the parents. So we need to really get some new California Prosperity Plan moving so we can start to fund education from the kind of knowledge that's coming out of this university, their intellectual property rights to get them onto the real market, sell their intellectual property rights to help fund the schools instead of giving them out to the research companies and not letting the big companies come here and steal the intellectual knowledge from these people and take it into their companies and use it for capitalistic gains.
We need an income. We need it through energy sales and water sales. We need it immediately because we've got so many problems.
And really start to get the mines and stuff built off profits that we're making off power sales every month and water sales instead of on the tax base of society. And as soon as you reach a certain point, around 2 to 3 million panels out, the price is just down to nothing on the panels, and you're getting them out there. And every panel is going to generate, every group of panels will generate $300 a month.
Rocket.
All right,
this guy
great.
is awesome. Take care.
Here we are at the rally here in UCLA. It's all basically over budget fees, but we do have the extreme fringes of all kinds of the society, from people who want to blame the entire situation on Obama with an impeachment. We have every sort of look, but the things that we got to move forward are solutions. Here we are with little Sterling on campus at UCLA. It's March 4th. We're meeting a lot of people that are geared up on the rally today.
Before I read, can we all put our fists in the air for solidarity? Woo! Can we all put our fists in the air for ending the neoliberalist expansion in our nation?
Here we are at UCLA. We're at one of the rallies up in one of the administration buildings. The kids have taken over the hall and they're protesting what the real fight in their life is, the funding of wars and things like that, and not letting the real issues of education in our local California schools take priority over sort of building of weapons and things like that. All right, here we are. We're at the New Center 9 van. We were just talking to the reporter and we came up to him and asked him why they weren't going to cover stories on the campaign. And the exact response is, if he doesn't have big money, there's no way anything but big money is ever going to win the election. I said, really? And I asked him, well, have you even looked on Wikipedia for any of the other candidates? He said, no. Why? It's just big money. Hates the way that's the way it is, but that's just the fact it is. I was wondering if I could ask you one more time why you don't think that we're going to win.
You don't have the money.
We don't have the money.
You don't have the money.
But why can't we even get at least a little coverage from the news?
We're not going to waste our time on anybody that doesn't have the money to play in the big leagues. It's a sad commentary on the way things are happening.
What are the big leagues only big money now? What about internet following, the things that launched Obama before he was big?
If you can prove yourself on the internet, you'll get coverage.
And that's the actual scene we have, is that it's only going to take huge money and these guys to rally this, to think that the media is even going to follow it unless there's big money. They're not going to go out and cover what's real news. They're only going to cover what the elite people tell them to cover, and because the news media is run oftentimes by the big politicians, and you can see that they're only going to cover themselves because that's their agenda. We'll be beating them down in the primary and letting this guy really realize, you are a part of the problem.